What is up, everyone?
I'm in a hotel.
It is the podcast. We're filming it. He's in a hotel. And I have a water fast. Not a water fast. I have a nothing fast, and starts at 14 minutes.
Fuck. I have
No, it's good. I've already
beer. I have one for you too.
I was I almost made a drink for myself, but I was just like, you know what? Nah, I'm literally going to do a blood test. Might as well make it a little better. Not have.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like it's going to do a lot, but still. I also didn't want to have to slam whatever cocktail I had in the first chunk of time.
Yeah.
And then be like, all right. So I got my thoughtful granola bar for my last little. I ate early. I kind of like made myself like hungry earlier by not eating as much at work, so that I would be able to eat right when I got home, or not when I got home, but earlier than I usually. Cause usually we eat dinner like now, so like I made sure I was hungry enough to actually eat a dinner early before.
Yeah. 'Cause you guys eat kind of late, don't you? Like 7-ish?
Yeah, because usually, depending on the time, Melissa gets off around 5 to 5:30, so somewhere between 6 to 6:30 and 7, depending on how long. Honestly, now it's been later because we've been hold on, cooking brown rice, and that shit takes like 3 times as long as white rice to cook.
Yeah.
So it literally takes like 40 minutes. It's fucking ridiculous.
I prefer it though, man. It's healthier.
Like, yeah, it is good. I do like the flavor better, but man, it does take a lot longer. And I'll forget about that, so I'll just end up like start trying to cook everything else and then realize, oh, the rice has got another 15 minutes. Everything else is done. But I'm pumped. I don't have to they canceled our Saturday.
Nice.
Only the General Assembly though. Everyone else has to go in.
See, they.
I guess they're out of. I think
for us, they said like no. Fucking sorry. I'm gonna continue talking. For us, they said no Sunday, which is dope. I was thinking of going to a tattoo convention, but then I was like, I should
That'd be
go.
cool.
I'm like, I should go see family and shit. So, possibly Saturday, I'll drive out there a little early, go see the fam, or I cannot figure out what to do with my fucking hair right now.
Yeah, I feel like you were at like this perfect length of hair that it will you can't the middle part where your headphones are going to hit is going to always make it an awkward length.
Yeah.
Like there's I don't know.
You know what?
That's hard. I'm trying to just Justin Bieber.
No.
Uh,
I'm not
I mean-
conforming, buddy. It's fucking.
You're not in your phase, Mom.
I was doing gang signs, but just got stuck in it. But no, what I was saying was Sunday.
The way you did it reminded me of the peanut butter and jam guy from Trailer Park Boys. You were like,
But yeah, I might go down, visit family Saturday. Go down there Saturday, have dinner, stay down there a little bit. But they don't really have room anymore. They like downgraded houses because grandpa's getting older in age.
That's
and
fair.
stuff. So
I mean,
I'd have to
yeah.
go get a hotel out there, and like, it might be better to just drive down Sunday morning, hang out, and then come back Sunday night. But also, I'm like, I'd like to just come back like Sunday and not have to drive Sunday. But
yeah, that's hard.
and
'Cause,
then
like,
Easter weekend.
how far are they?
Like 2.5 hours. It's ironically the same distance to my parents' house.
Gotcha. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like just long enough to be like, fuck.
Yeah, it's like just long enough to where I'm like, I know I could do a day trip, but it would suck. 'Cause it's
Yeah.
like 5 hours of driving, probably closer to 6. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'd probably stop
Traffic.
somewhere, traffic too, yeah. But
I mean, yeah, no, that's a problem. Like, cause if yeah, I don't know, that's a lot of time. Cause that also eats into all the time you would be able to hang out with them. That's a whole 3 hours that you'd be like, all right, well, I gotta leave.
that's why I'm like, it'd be nice to go down Saturday, but there's really nowhere. There's really nowhere to stay. Like, I could probably go stay at one of my cousin's houses, but I don't want to do that. They all have kids and stuff. And then,
Yeah, you're like, I don't want to crash on my grandparents' couch.
yeah, I'm too old for that. So I'm like, I'd have to find a hotel. And I think the hotel's like 45 minutes away. So I could go down Saturday,
Oh.
hang out, and then drive 45 minutes to get a hotel. Like,
Yeah, if you're already driving that long at that point, you just keep driving.
yeah. So I'm thinking I'll probably go down Sunday this weekend, go down there, hang out, and then depending on how Easter weekend goes, if we have work, we'll work Friday, Saturday. If we don't have work, we will just work Friday and then come in on Monday. But it depends. Like, I can find work. Trust me,
Yeah,
I can.
I mean-
I can find work.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not difficult. Yeah, so they I guess like they're closing Warren Truck down for a whole month so we can get all their engines.
No shit.
Cause all this terrorist shit, they're like,
Yeah.
it's cutting into shit. So, which was even funnier because obviously this is old news as far as this podcast release goes, but like China's already, like I called it, like they started making official like deals with the EU to start transitioning to. I'm like, you idiots.
Dude, again, this will be old news when we're done, but
Yeah.
it's fucking. I don't know what day this episode comes out, but today is
The 10th.
it's my anniversary. My first girlfriend.
I was like, what? I was like, which one? Which job?
No, it's April 10th. Today is April 10th. This episode's gonna come out probably when I get home. I think. But
I think so.
regardless, like what we were talking about earlier, like I really think global market's gonna get away from the USD being what backs the market, and it truthfully shouldn't have been for a while because the dollar's not backed by anything.
Yep.
Like,
But gold, and everyone started selling all of
no,
their gold.
our dollar's not
Or
even
was gold.
It's not even backed by gold, man. It's literally, you look at the dollar, like there's that little. I have a dollar on me somewhere. My wallet's not here. You look at the little symbol on the side of it. It's like a green circle on most dollars. That means it's worth what you think it's worth. If it's got a blue circle, it's silver. If it's got a red circle, it's gold. If it's got a gold circle, it's an Iraqi war bond or something. There's not many of those left. Those are worth a shit ton of money now. But yeah, literally, look at your money. Guarantee all of them are green. That means they're worth nothing.
Yeet.
And also, technically, gold and all that shit isn't worth anything. It's just pretty and science. It powers computer and microphone.
Yeah, they're just like, it's a superconductor. And also because I think it's mostly because of how thin you can spread it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
That's funny.
Dude, that was weird. I
yeah.
tapped my microphone, and when I tapped my
Yeah.
microphone here, my microphone there, like, wobbled. And I was like, oh.
Yeah. It, like I said, that's the delay stuff is fucky. Just slightly.
It's not.
They won't notice it.
Yeah, it's not bad on my end. Like you,
It's probably for me, yeah.
yeah, you seem to be pretty set. But also, I am Platinum Elite. I get the high speed internet at Marriott for free. Gang gang.
Yeah, it's definitely because I still haven't. You know what? I need to do that because I've been working overtime. I can snag the modem thing
Yeah, don't
so we can.
don't get that fucking Nighthawk. Like,
No.
yeah,
I'll look into a good one, or I'll ask Ryan what's the best one I should get because he's
Yeah.
a super tech nerd.
yeah. Ask a
And he'll know
nerd.
exactly what.
Ask a nerd. I thought the one I got was gonna be excellent. Everything I saw online said it was excellent, and then as soon as it did that firmware update, everywhere online was like, yeah, like all the forums I saw that said it was good were gone, and then there was just all the forums that said it was bad, and I'm like, where were you? Like I studied, I researched for weeks before I spent money on this.
Sorry, I got 3 minutes and I'm almost done with this water, so I'm just slamming it.
To kill it.
I'm getting I'm getting uncomfortably water full, so I don't even want to drink water.
Yeah. Oh shit! I just realized you have a ding ding. Go ahead, smash your shit. I'm gonna grab some.
Ugh, I already just finished it. Anyways, you know what I can do?
No, go ahead.
I'm gonna roll the dice, and I got an 11, and your dice got an 8. That's not bad. Could be worse. I was oh, you're back. I forgot you have that Malort shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, one cool thing.
Dude, I did not realize this was in my backpack. I fucking went to pull out some snacks and it fell on the ground and I was like, oh.
That's fucking hilarious. You're just at work and they're like, "What's that?" And you're like, "It's a ding ding."
Just a dick falling out of my backpack.
We bought a lot of them. But yeah, they no, as of this recording, tomorrow or 2 days from now, Melissa competes, so that'll be cool. Looking forward to telling you guys about that. But dude, I'm like, so that Dragon Age game, I'm almost done.
Dude, I downloaded it before I left. I haven't. You can spoil. It's fine. I'm not really into it.
No?
Nah. But I'm getting there.
Yeah, I mean, for me, a lot of it is probably one. I played all the other games, the prior ones that led up to it.
Yeah.
But it's no, I'm really loving it. There's a lot of quests. And it's like, I mean, I'm not playing on any sort of like heavy difficulty. So I'm not sitting here trying to be like, like it's the most technical game or whatever the hell. You can make it that way. I just don't. But it's I really like the way that they have it. It's been fun to like you can reclass. You don't have to not
Yeah.
reclass. You like for me as a mage, your spell trees, like you can change them at whim. So like as you're like fighting different enemies, if you want to take the time to reclass yourself, you can. But you can also, you don't have to do it like a full tree. You can just go back and individually switch your like spell tree around and like take this point away and move it and shit. So like
Huh.
what for me now, once I've gotten to a high enough level, at this point, like I'm not taking the whole tree away. I'm just taking the little. I'll change, like, so the way it is on the mage one. There's like the main circle of spell stuff, and then there's 3 little trees that you can only do one of. One's like basically like one's cold, one is like the acid necrosis, and then one is electricity. But like, yeah, obviously they have the benefits and all kinds of shit, but like as I'm like going through different fights, like I will big boss fights essentially, I'll change my shit around so I'm not just getting whomped because they're resistant to what I happen to choose. Because
Yeah.
there's like six. I mean, there's this. There's fire, lightning, cold, and the acid. So they have a wide variety of all the shit that like all these enemies are either resistant and vulnerable to, and so like I like that they're it feels like a lot of the individual quests are more fleshed out. Because in the last games, like from what I remember, like there is like individual like your companion quest lines and stuff to make their story. But in this game, there's a lot more than I remember the other ones having. Again, it's been years since I played the other ones, but like honestly, so you end up having like I think 8 or 9 companions, and I would say each companion probably gets a solid like 6 or 7 quest storyline throughout the whole game that evolves as you keep moving on. And then there's also like little and then they're also each one is from its own town essentially. Like they have like the different parts of the map that you'll go to fight and do whatever, but like each one of them is essentially from an area. And then as you also progress in the story, there are random like quests that aren't like they won't tell you have to go get them. It's like as you're looking at the map and you happen to drag the cursor across this town, it'll say new quests are available. And so like a lot of them are small shit, but it's just it's fun stuff to add like XP and stuff and grind out some levels. And they don't. I mean, I just enjoy a ton of little quests and shit like that. I think that's my style of game. But also the main storyline is pretty good. I do think it's they did make it challenging enough for like even like the level I'm playing on just normal, so it's not like too crazy. But like I've died once, which
I think I've died twice, and I almost died twice. I died once for sure, and it was because I was trying to figure out the game. And
yeah,
the build I was going towards, I was like, I'm gonna make a cool little fucking rogue archer, and then as I've been playing, I'm like, oh, archery sucks. I'm gonna go
so
fucking melee dual wield bullshit shit.
yeah, I'm next time I do it, I am gonna do a totally different. I am gonna do like the fighter class, because so with mage it's relatively like it works pretty well. Certain abilities aren't like the greatest, but like also they did a really good job of allowing like the companion fighting, so you can like kind of like pause your fights and like adjust accordingly. So I do enjoy that. I was also one of my favorite storylines. I'm not really spoiling much. It's just it's one of the characters. You'll get to him probably maybe a quarter of the way through the game, I think, something like that. He's in it for a while. Again, he's one of your companions. His name is Emmerich. He's a necromancer.
Ooh.
Yeah, and his storyline is actually really good. Then there's like I won't get too much into that, but the end of his storyline is it was the one I actually had the most trouble with, because like essentially at the end of each person's storyline you have the option to tell them to go one way or the other about said things in their story, and each one gives them different abilities, but also like affects sometimes his storyline kind of affects things a little bit differently, because he has his own little companion that comes along with him, and it kind of involves him too. So like that one I was like I really like his little companion. So like the stuff that dealt with him, I was like, oh, and I just did this last night, so it's fresh.
Yeah.
But like, then they also have Tosh. She's a dragon hunter. Again, you find her around the same time, I think. But her, she has a cool. Well, so her quest line is, I would say, the controversial one. Because it deals with her gender identity.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that one. I don't know
Yeah.
much about it. I just remember a lot of people being pissed.
Yeah, I was like, I mean, I didn't. It's whatever. I thought it was. I think it's a pretty decent story, like a good storyline. Of course, like I'm sure it could have been a little better, but like, I'm trying again. I'm trying not to spoil any of it, but like um, it's very good. It ends up well. I like the way it comes out. It's a little I'm not gonna lie, it does kind of feel a little forced in certain aspects, but also like I don't care. Like it didn't bug me that it was there. I get what they were going for, so that's cool. It was more like it's more so like I think the better way that they could have incorporated it into the story slightly easier in a way. I don't know. It was good though. I still like it. Other than that, yeah, like all the storylines are pretty cool for all the things. The romantic stuff is interesting. I picked to romance the one person, and I was like, all right, well, I did see online. I think people were saying like I think I picked the most disappointing story, and I was like, oh fuck, of course I did.
Good.
I was just like, I think I picked Neve because I was just like,
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah. She's the mage. I'm a mage. I just went with the class. The next one I want to do is Bellara, or if I end up doing a dwarf, I'm not sure which person I want to be next, like which fighter class. If I want to go rogue, but I kind of want to go more tanky.
Yeah.
So I'll probably.
I think, honestly, I might restart and go tanky. Because I went rogue,
Yeah.
and I'm like, like, this game kind of, I feel like I'd have to play it, like, just fucking hack and slash, rather than try to play it like Baldur's Gate shit, you know?
Yeah. Well, I definitely do like as a mage like a lot of my stuff is just fucking cast run,
Yeah.
dodge, a lot of dodge because I
That's-
end up standing still.
That's kind of rogue too. Like you get in
Yeah.
and you do your quick hits and then you're like and you gotta get away before you get hit because you're gonna get wrecked.
So like there are definitely different ways to build it all out. Like certain characters um Tosh. So she's like a barbarian essentially, or they're a barbarian essentially, and they kind of throughout the game you can end up giving them a lot of like taunting abilities. Like there are ways to do taunt. It's not my. I don't know. I'm kind of a just like all damage all the time player. So I just
Yeah.
focus on everyone's most damaging abilities, and I'm just like kill the fight as fast as it starts, instead of like strategically. But if you're playing as a rogue, that's where I'm like I can see building Tasha up like a tank, and trying to focus on the taunting stuff because it's more of like there's other items that as you get them you can find them that will enhance taunt stuff. And I just obviously don't. So like that, but I don't know how don't that if you want to wait for that,
I don't know.
I say restart.
I-
Just restart.
I think I've gotten far enough in to where like because I'm like level 20 something now.
Oh yeah, you're plenty far enough in.
Yeah, I think I can just keep going with the rogue. Like I looked through the skill tree and I was like, yeah, there's some stuff that I want to do. I've already started upgrading one of the factions, like, and I know like certain items must go to it, and I don't know. I just also like I haven't had time, man. Like,
No, I don't blame you. You're doing this. You're stuck. Did you hear Penny?
no, I heard something at my door.
Oh, I was gonna say because like as you looked away, Penny had just barked.
No, it sounded like somebody like dropped off DoorDash, and I didn't order DoorDash.
That would have been fun,
Yeah, hey,
I guess.
free food.
I don't know. Yeah.
Well, I'm making tacos, so
Fuck yeah. Oh, tacos sound good.
I'm sorry.
I'm no, it's okay. I'm no, I was just I thought I saw tacos earlier today too, and then but about an hour ago, Melissa came home from work and immediately took like an Epsom salt bath so she can like again, she's at the end of her cut. She's already technically at weight. She's just making sure she doesn't accidentally bump up. And so she hopped in there and I was like I looked at this turkey. It's like a pita healthy turkey wrap. Essentially, it's like turkey, feta cheese, onion. You can have it, parsley, and all that. You stuff it in a pita, but really thinly. Cook it on both sides, like a grilled cheese, and then you finish it in the oven to obviously finish baking the turkey that's inside of it. And I was like, that would be like a really sick.
I think that I've seen the video that you're talking about, but
Yeah.
I watched somebody who was like, he's like, I'm going to do all the recipes that the internet shows me, and he did that.
Is his
one.
name David?
No,
Because I also
it's
a
Drew.
while ago there was a.
It's Drew.
It might be Drew.
Yeah, Drew Gooden.
Maybe.
Yeah, but I watched him.
I'm gonna look it up
and he
because I think that could be.
he did a recipe that sounds a lot like what you're talking about, and the lady that did the original recipe was like, I promise you it cooks, it fully cooks, just do it this way. And he followed it exactly, and it didn't fucking cook the turkey meat. He was like this is
That's
disgusting.
hilarious.
Ah.
Yeah, I
don't know,
I
it
feel
looks
like
good.
yeah, I would definitely. Yeah. Well, to be fair, I think a lot of it is like you have to be. Did I just close our call?
Maybe.
Yes, I did. Everything's fine. There we go.
I don't know if you did.
Um,
I'm still in a call with you.
But I think that like essentially the main thing you would have to do is just not put a fuckload of filling in there.
Yeah.
Like you do have to make it relatively thin. I mean, to be fair, like that's what I saw. Like he didn't make it like thick. Like I would probably smash them down to like really thin so that for sure it's cooked and I'm not even worrying about it. Also, I would at least cut one first before I even bit into it and make sure.
Oh yeah, that's what he did. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It just sounds really good now because I was like, that'd be a good. We do a lot of turkey. We cook with a lot of turkey.
I honestly should
So-
switch to it, but I was fucking that Walmart I went to, dude.
Yeah.
I've been there so many times as a child, and like
Yeah.
as a child, I was like, wow, this Walmart is huge. As an adult, I'm like, holy fuck, this Walmart is huge. Like,
Well, chances are they expanded on it.
dude, it's fucking massive. And like I was in there, like, you know, like I said Tuesday, I was like, I'm just gonna go in there, get some shit for the week, and then I'm gonna get out. Fucking
Yeah.
getting there, I had to take 4 exits in a row that were the same as 696 and 75. Like,
Yeah.
wound up getting to the Walmart, parked, I went inside. It's fucking packed despite being as big as it is. And like, you know, we're down in Missouri, everybody's fucking going at their own pace, slow.
Yeah.
Like, and they're walking up to an aisle. They're not even gonna buy this, but they're like, huh. It's like, bitch, I need some fucking barbecue sauce. It's right there. Get out of the way.
Stop being a Sims character and move. Like,
Dude, literally.
no, that infuriates me. Like, especially at like, it's kind of like Costco. We still need to go soon, but like,
Yeah.
that sometimes like it just gets so. There's a lot of the people that just like it's a lot of these like asshole moms that are just walking through and not giving a fuck about anyone around them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're not more important just because you birthed a fucking child.
Yeah.
Like, you can be considerate of everyone around you. Like,
You know how many people?
I don't care.
You know how many people I've came in? You're not special, lady.
Yeah. Like, literally every other female can do the same thing.
Yeah.
You don't get cart privileges in Costco. Because you want to be a bitch.
Unless you're like, if you're actively pregnant, then yeah, sure, I'll let you.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah,
that's 100% different. That's not even close. That's that one's you're like, why are you still walking around Costco?
Yeah.
Unless you're trying to get your water to break at Costco.
No, and honestly, all these fucking everybody knows exactly who we're talking about. It's not every single mother.
No.
They're doing it wrong. When you have children and you go to the store, you do what my mother did, and you go, "Hey, AJ, here's your list. Andrew, here's your list. Go." And then the children go and get parts of your list and bring it back and drop it in the cart. And you teach them how to shop and find the cheapest fucking shit. And you delegate to the child.
See, that was fine then.
It's fine now.
Now.
It's fine now.
No, it isn't. Because the Meyer at 16 in Van Dyke by my work has had 2 different child abductions attempts.
Be better kids.
Agreed. But it's happening. They were, apparently
No,
that happened a couple
yeah.
months ago. That was twice. I was like, holy shit. It's at that Meyer.
I get it.
But
Yeah,
no,
it
that is the
is.
problem. It's like, because otherwise you're right, 100%. That'd be genius. Be like, all right, you just go get these 5 fucking things, come back. Then here's another 5 things, go back.
That's what I did.
But like,
and then if a
on
stranger,
the second one, there's some guy that's like,
if a stranger fucking talked to me, there's knives in the store.
yep,
Actually, where I am, there's guns right there.
yeah, that's fair. No, honestly, that would be the way to do it. Just like give a kid a knife,
Yeah.
and then just like tell him to go through the store, and they're just like, why the fuck do you have one? I'm like, because if you try and touch me. They're like, my mom said this is for people who try to touch me.
What episode number is this? 231?
Yeah, I
right.
think it's 231.
Sorry, you gave me an episode title.
Knives for kids?
No.
Stabbing at Walmart. That's so funny. I'm pretty sure it's 230, or 231. Yeah, it's 231.
Alright.
Oh, damn it.
If you get a kid, if you give a kid a knife.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but honestly, yeah.
I mean,
We got the shopping done. Like, sorry, that light is like perfectly angled. Like I moved my hair a little bit, and it's like,
you're glowing.
yeah. This one's pointed
That's funny.
right at my fucking bed. That dude, I sent you the Snapchat. I noticed this last night. I already sent you the Snapchat of the cuck chair that has the perfect angle, like looking literally
Straight shot, yeah.
straight shot. There's a fucking spotlight right there, aimed right down to the middle of the bed.
That's so funny. They're like, we know. There's going to be a random here. Oh, God, that's so funny. Oh god, that's just terrible.
Oh,
So now I'm just imagining like dude in cup chair just staring down an asshole
that's
with a nice spotlight.
that's the angle, man. That's the angle. Fucking bleaching the asshole.
Oh god. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough. Fuck, dude. I was let's say I got like one more thing and then we can kind of wrap it up as a short episode because you still need to eat and it's late. But
Oh, it's later for you. It's not too bad for me. It's what, 6:30?
6:20
Yeah.
for you. I'll say it. Yeah, he's an hour behind me too, so that makes the things weird. It definitely fucked with me because like Melissa was like, "You're recording this time," and I was like, shit, hold on." And then I had to go find that text message you sent where you explained it, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Okay, it's at this time."
Dude, you know what's been wild? And I know it's just because I'm getting reused to Central Time, but I think
Yeah.
I think my brain never left it. Cause I'm going to sleep at like 9, and I'm waking up.
Yeah.
I'm waking up at like 4, which back home would be going to bed at like 10 and waking up at 5. But it's not as hard.
I couldn't do that.
It's not as hard to wake up here, and it's not as hard to go to sleep here. Like,
So, I almost like at this point, like, because I heard, because Chicago is also Central Time. So, the dudes on one of the podcasts I listened to that are from there, they were talking about like they think Central Time, and like Pat McAfee, like multiple people have been like, yeah, Central Time like is probably the time because I think the way it levels out, you really do follow like the rhythm of the sun a little bit more. I think,
honestly,
whereas
yeah.
like for us, it's not the same. It doesn't do the same. So, cause like yeah, like you're probably actually waking up with the sun and going to bed with the
No.
ish. No?
No. I mean, by the time I get to work, because I get to work at like, I have to park really far, so I get to work at like 5:30.
Yeah, that's true.
By the time that I'm walking, by the time that I'm gonna make it to the turnstiles, which is about 5:45, 6ish, depending on if I can fucking clock in on my computer, it's the sun is starting to peak. So it's
That's
like
fair.
yeah, but it is. I don't know, dude. It's like
You're home.
no. I think it's also I'm an hour behind, so I'm technically compared to everybody else I gained an hour.
True.
But also like I there's no responsibilities really. It's go to work, go home. Like I don't have to worry about.
Don't
like,
have to take anything.
Like, I don't have
Literally
to be like,
anything.
yeah, I don't have to be like, oh, I have trivia tonight. I have to go to Brandon's house. Like
Yeah. No, that's fun. Honestly, like, there's got to be a nice freedom to just like, I literally can only either work or just decide to go out and eat and chill or something. Like, there's not a lot you can. I mean, especially because you're in Missouri. It's not like you went to New York City.
No, there's a lot to do here.
I mean, yes, but what I mean is like, you didn't get sent to like a metropolis city where it feels like you should be going out to do things because then you're missing out. You know.
Whereas here, I'm like,
because like that.
I've pretty much been everywhere here already. Like,
yeah,
there's some.
Well,
cool
I guess
shit,
like even in my mind, like Melissa when she got sent to Mexico, like for a lot of that, it's like, all right, well, I'm in another country. I should actually go out and experience stuff. It's like you're just in Kansas. It's not like it is. There's something to experience. It's not crazy different from what we have at Michigan. It's not. It's just slightly south. It's not even like really that much further off of the. You know, you didn't go to California. There's not a actual full climate change.
Yeah, and
is the bigger thing.
I mean, there is a Waffle House like a quarter mile that way, so like
that's fair.
I could go fight somebody any time of day.
Yeah,
but
that's true. You're at work. I really need to go to a Waffle House. I've never been.
It's not good, but it's great.
I know.
It's not good, but it's not good, but it is the best food you will ever have.
Yeah, no, that's it. Like, I do want to do one time where, like, honestly, what I should do is next time that we go to Cedar Point, I'm gonna we should put some. I was gonna say we have some. I'll pre-batch a cocktail in the car, and we just leave it there, and then when we're gonna go to the Waffle House, we'll slam it, and then stop at the Waffle House at on the way home from Cedar Point at fucking 12 at night, so we get the real experience.
Yeah, I did that.
I would still have to drive home.
Yeah, I did that with a. No, we'll get a fucking hotel. I did that at a Denny's, and it was funny because everyone's like, "Oh, it's Denny's." Like, you heard the Waffle House stories, and I'm like, heard the Waffle House stories? I've been there, and then I went to a Denny's with a bunch of people at 2 a.m, and they're like, "It gets crazy," and I'm like,
someone ordered an extra pancake.
I'm like, that guy's a little drunk,
He's talking loudly in the corner to no one.
I'm trying to see a man fight another man.
Not himself.
I want to see some fucking baby mama drama.
Yes. All right. Well, I think I've realized talking this long is also drying my mouth out.
We can call it, man. We'll do a quick one.
Yeah, it's about an hour almost
Is
anyway,
it?
so it's 45-ish minutes. About.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah. I can't see. I'm just judging off our messenger thing, but we hung up, so it's 2 different times. I
just went and looked at OBS. It's at 43, and I think I started it 5 minutes early. It's long enough. Plus,
yeah, it's not bad.
I don't know if anybody's gonna listen to the long distance one anyway. But it's good to see you,
the
buddy.
long distance ones. Yeah, no, that's pretty much it. It's good to catch up. Glad that you're got a great cuck chair.
Dude, it's
in a spotlight.
I feel like I need to take a photo of the cuck chair to throw in this fucking video.
I think you should. Also, I was take advantage of having a great spotlight and get some good shots in there for the future.
Onlyfans.com/naughtybagel.
Oh, that'd be funny as fuck. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching, listening. If you are, have a great week, and be nice to those that deserve it.
Sorry. Did you know the Ding Dings have little butts?
Yeah.
I didn't notice that.
They're adorable. Oh, yeah. I love them. They're so cute. They're little baby butts.
Yeah. Anyways, fight those that
be
don't.
Nice to those that...
Yeah, but...
yeah.
Bye. You gotta leave that shit in.